Now, I wonder if anybody can help me identify this stone. I got it on eBay for about 12 quid, and it says on the listing that it's natural jade. Now, I don't know anything about natural jade. I don't know much about natural stones at all. It's claimed to be a 10,000 grit finishing stone. Well, that's what I put in to the search parameters, 10,000 grit finishing stone. And this was one that came up. So it was so cheap I got it. As I say, it's claimed to be natural jade, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't imagine that something natural I would get for 12 quid. So that makes me suspicious. But it's definitely doing something to the blades, and I don't understand why. It feels pretty much like glass. The markings on it look natural to me. I remember a lot of years ago now, I was at Technical College doing a course on graining and marbling, which, you know, recreating natural grains of different woods and different marbles with oil paints and watercolours and all kinds of implements to recreate the natural grain and markings in marbles. The instructors on that course were amazing. They could take a piece of MDF, cut it into a fireplace surround, and then marble it, and it would look, you know, you couldn't tell it wasn't natural marble. Just amazing. But the other thing they encouraged us to do was to make some sort of abstract designs, and that gave you free rein to use whatever colour and design that you wanted. And people just went nuts with that, you know, all kinds of crazy colours. And this is what this reminds me of. This looks like one of that pieces that somebody, you know, just decided to do as an exercise, you know. Crazy colours. I wish my camera was better. My camera, unfortunately, hasn't got a macro mode, so I can't take close-up photos of it. But it has got, if you look under a jeweller's loupe, there are distinctive speckles of something shining in the stone. So there is something there that is, you know, either cutting or well, I wouldn't say cutting, but certainly polishing the edge of my razors. And what I've discovered I can do with this stone is take a razor that needs stropping, and instead of stropping it, just hand hold the stone bone dry and just give the razor a few stropping strokes like that, and that brings it back to, you know, this razor will now cut hanging hairs quite easily. And I've got no idea what this is. As I say, it reminds me on something that we did on a graining and marbling course. I know there's a guy on here from the website Edge Dynamics. And I think he was a painter and decorator, so he probably knows what I'm talking about with the graining and marbling course. And this is just exactly what it looks like to me. So if anybody could enlighten me and tell me what this stone is, I'd be interested to hear. I'd also be interested to hear if anybody else has got one and if they've had any success using it. Because initially when I was using it as a finishing stone, wet or with slurry or whatever, I don't think it was doing much. But on a blade that just needs stropped, it brings the edge back beautifully. Now you might think, well, what's the point of that? If it needs strop, then just strop it. And I agree, fair enough. But I'm just curious to see, or to learn what the stone is, or if it is natural, or if it's man-made, or what it is. So thanks for watching, and get in touch if you know anything about it. Thanks.